Once upon a time, in a deep green forest, there was an owl, and it was very wise. It sat there, waiting for the denizens of the forest to visit it, and a young wolf appeared among the trees. "What do you want, little wolf?" said the owl. "Well, there is some danger in the forest, and I don't know what to do about it." "Oh," said the owl, "tell me, what is that danger?" "Well, it came from the plains, and it sort of looked like a machine, but it was still a person, and it had this giant bone saw." "That sounds immensely dangerous. I think you should attack this problem using your inner rage." "What?" said the wolf. "Yes, you should become very angry and attack them." "Roar!" said the wolf, and rushed in against the machine man, equipped only with his own fury. But the machine man was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, in the outskirts of the forest, the machine man looked at his bone saw. He was about to kill the creatures of the forest, and most of all he wanted to kill that old wise owl. "Who are you?" said the wolf. "Well, I'm just a plant, don't mind me." The wolf got really angry. Meanwhile, the machine man equipped his bone saw and went to work. The owl was very surprised and said, "Little plant guy, please protect me." And the little plant guy gave his life to protect the owl, because the owl was very important for the forest. "Roar!" said the very angry wolf, and went looking for the machine man, but he could not find him. So he ravaged the plains and the mountains that looked very much like machines too, looking for the machine man with his terrible bone saw. And his sister joined him, the she-wolf, and some really angry bloodthirsty thing from the forest that the wolf didn't really know. Meanwhile, on the plains near the machine mountains, the machine man with the bone saw was still not done with the owl, and he wanted to kill it. But there was a lot of things running around in the forest now. An angry wolf, so he called in reinforcements. Another machine man, though this one didn't have a bone saw, because bone saws were expensive. The plains were growing in size, becoming more and more machine-like. It was indeed a struggle between nature and the machines. And the machines were recruiting poor farm boys. And the owl was hurt in the battling. And the wolf felt a great rage coming on and went looking for anybody that was aligned with the machines. But as he was so angry, they tended to avoid him. Now even the elves began to take notice. And the Silhana Ledgewalker joined the fray. The wolf didn't attack her because she was very nice to animals. But now the forces of the machines have grown powerful and threatened the life of the very old, very wise owl. And the angry, bloodthirsty thing went down in a crack of lightning from a giant machine. But our brave wolf was still angry, still fighting. And they brought in their weapons. And the forest was in grave danger. And his sister stepped up to the challenge to stop them, but she was outmatched. And she was killed with a giant axe to the head. But, miraculously, she recovered. And she had become stronger from the experience. The owl was thinking, what to do, what to do? And it sent all the denizens of the forest onto the attack. But it also called out into the swampy woodlands and asked, can someone there help us? And 2 slippery bogles showed up to save the day. They were slippery and boglish. And then another plant came to life from the owl's magical power. But would it be enough to save them? Because now the army of the machines was marching towards the forest. And the machine men were innumerous. There were so many of them. And the denizens of the forest did not know what to do. But the bogles were like, we are just bogles, we are ready to die. We welcome death. Because just look at us. We look horrible. Please kill us. The army of the machines was approaching. Death was close for the owl and the forest and the civilization. And the bogles faced a machine man with a bone saw. And at the end of the battle between the machine man and the bogles, everybody lay dead. But the machine men had built a great fortress, and they equipped the bone saw again. How would this end? Well, the elf said, I know a secret path. Come with me, owl, and we shall finish them together. And the owl said, I shall join the fray myself to kill the enemies of the forest. And together with a ferocious wolf that never stopped attacking, they all charged in, screaming in fury, trying to save the forest. Would they succeed? The great cannons of lightning was directed towards them, but they were fast and nimble. But the machine sent out a terrible blast, killing the owl. And that's bad for the story. We shall avenge the owl, the wolf said, and the ledgewalker cried for the wise old owl, and the little plant token became really angry. Revenge, it cried, revenge for my friend the owl. And there was a final attack from the machines, but the plants, they did not care. The forest did not care. Trees were chopped down. But in their rage, they forgot to defend themselves and charged in, tearing down the empire of the machines, saving the world as we know. For nature and for the forests of love. And that, my friends, is the saga of the machines' attack on the forest. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. We definitely need some way to destroy stuff. But Deluxekoif doesn't believe in that. I think young wolves were pretty good. I don't think longbows will do anything. I think perhaps the bogles didn't do enough. So we are bringing in young wolves, taking out bogles. Oh, I should comment, sorry. I just grew very silent. Oh, I was so exhausted by my fairy tale. Okay, now if he has a removal spell, this race is down, but he doesn't. So I think I just equip the Wall Scourge and beat him down. Because it is incredibly hard to raise the Wall Scourge. Do I have to block? How much damage? 10. He does 10. He can kill me with a blast. Do I stay back? I do like 14 actually. So I'm just attacking. Suicide Stigma. Attack with everything. But I'm dead to a Galvanic Blast. I am dead to a lot of things. No, I'm not. And I think he has to block with the Kite Sail Apprentice. And I will still attack, of course. Hard to raise the Wall Scourge. Sorry for not commenting there. I was so thinking about my stupid fairy tale thing. Tell me what you think about that. I was also chatting with YXC24. Porcelain Legionnaire. Swing with the Scourge. Play Scourge. And Ledgewalker. Oh, I even trampled. That's disgusting. I once did not like Scourge in Stompy, but definitely in this deck with all the Bone Splitters as well, it's really good. This is the green one by Deluxecoin, if you have missed it. Or the Owl in the Forest, as it will now be called. No, it probably will not. So I have Lethal from the Wall Scourge. But if he has a removal spell here, I have Lethal from the Ledgewalker. That's of course a lot better. So I trade here, and then I just kill him with the Ledgewalker. All in a day's work. I don't expect him to have any life gain. He does have flyers though. Oh, he forgot to equip the Bone Splitter. Ouch. I will not forget such things. Ranko. Bone Splitter. Now I could have equipped the Wall Scourge actually. With the Wines. Yeah, that would have been better. But I do indeed win. So tell me what you think of the fairy tale and what you think of the green one. This one is taken for the competition. No, it isn't! It is not taken. You can still take this in the competition. Suicide Stigma. And we do win. Thank you for watching.